Hello there. Welcome back to Neon Goblin's run through of Hoard of the Dragon Queen. I'm your DM, James Baxter. I'm here with my friends Morgan Kramer,
Hi.
Stephen Johnson,
Hello.
Alex Aviles,
Hey, hey, hello.
and Alden Everhard.
Hey,
Before we get started, Morgan, how about you give us the business?
Oh, it is always my pleasure to give you and everyone at home the business, and that is to thank our returning sponsor for the campaign, Roll20. For those of you out in the world who are not yet familiar, Roll20 is our favorite system agnostic virtual tabletop that comes fully outfitted with all the tools, tricks, and sweet assets that you need to make your online game just as fun and immersive as the game you're used to running at home. If you subscribe to their premier tier, you also get a free asset suite each month. This can be everything from token sets, dynamic lighting packs, tabletop maps, all sorts of fun stuff. And right now, we would like to join our friends at Roll20 in wishing Kobold Press a sweet 16. They are a longtime partner of Roll20 and have tons of incredible content available through the Roll20 marketplace. To celebrate Kobold Press's Sweet 16, you can currently get 20% off of all of their offerings through Roll20. So make sure you head on over to roll20.net to see everything that they and Kobold Press have to offer. And that's the business.
Thank you, Morgan,
You're so welcome.
for giving us the business.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone like to tell us what happened last time? I know not a whole lot happened. We had a session 0 where we created characters. How about we go around the table and just describe our characters one more time?
Yeah.
Alden, would you like to start?
certainly. Solomon. God, what's his last name? Hello, character. Solomon Crumpler.
Rumpler.
Hildorf, a cleric of Bahamut, wandering down this dusty, lonesome road for reasons unknown. He's met up with some real energetic kids. They seem like they're all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steven, would you like to go next?
Yeah. Dessa, informally known as Dessa the Scorned, is a warlock, very ripped warlock woman who happened to drown under mysterious circumstances years ago and has recently been reborn by a mysterious warlock patron. And she is now wandering the countryside following a mysterious pull.
Okay.
Ooh.
Morgan, how about you go next?
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm playing Bangarang, who is a little goblin barbarian. She wears pretty ratty clothes, has just a briar of hair that's tamed into two askew pigtails, huge goblin ears, sharp goblin teeth, the full nine. But she's super bouncy and animated, even as she's swinging around a warhammer that looks way too big for a goblin. Yeah, she's got big old golden eyes that are bright and shiny and always darting around for the most interesting thing in sight. And she has taken an instant liking to this incredibly intriguing Dessa figure, this towering, drowned individual of mystique and intrigue. And yeah, Bangerang's just happy to be along, She's just having a good time. Well, she was till, well, we'll get to that.
I think anyone who's been drowned is immediately interesting.
True.
All right, and Alex, that just leaves you.
Sure. So I will be playing Benjamin, and Benjamin is the small little fae. Been beat up recently, so trying to recover from that still. More of a maybe like an emotional bruise bigger than the actual physical one, but that's just kind of how he is. And they are a ranger. Not sure of what yet. Has a history in the family of dragon slayers, so seems fitting that he become a dragon slayer. but we shall see. I got my wings though.
We shall.
You're so cute.
In the last episode, you came together on the road, and you were all, for your own reasons, going to the town of Greenest, which, when you get there, you found, you know what, let me just read the block text again. For the past several days, you have been traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling grasslands of the green fields. That sounds nice. Sundown is approaching when you top a rise and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town you expected, you see columns of black smoke rising from burning buildings, running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark, winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of the town. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon. So, what do you want to do? While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna go ahead and put us on the map.
Yeah, our Roll20 map.
And if you notice at the top there is a QR code, and if you follow that QR code, it will take you to a Streamlabs page with several different charities that will help Ukraine. So, if you feel yourself with the need to unburden yourself with some of your cash that's heavy in your pockets, and you were you had the idea to give us some of that money, don't do that. Give it to Ukraine. Follow that QR code up there and choose one of the lovely charities they have on the Streamlabs website. So, what would you like to do?
Well, Bangering's just gonna start hauling ass because she has a buddy that last she heard was in that town that is being attacked. So she's just gonna take off running and spin for a second to skitter backwards as quick as she can and say, "Y'all coming? There's kind of some stuff going on there." And turn and start sprinting again.
Solomon tries to keep up, but he's a dwarf. So he's like falling behind in 5 foot increments. As he's like, well, hold on, you're going to get yourself. Oh, man, she's fast. She's so fast. She's the fastest kid alive. But he keeps on huffing and puffing after you.
Tessa's a little bit slow to move, but she sees Bangarang running off into this. Oh, my acquaintances! Starts running off behind you all.
Benjamin flies right up, like just. You actually haven't really seen his wings sprout yet, and so at that, he like pulls his cloak a little further back to let the wings through, and then just pop out these multiple wings, like dragonfly wings, just all multicolored, and they light up too because they're just so sparkly. And he's got his bow and arrow out and just boom, Supermaning it.
Yeah.
Where is this thing?
Okay, so as you get closer to the town, you can start to hear sounds of like people yelling. They're running around. It's complete chaos in the town. Are you just gonna run straight in? Do you want to try stealth? What do you want to do?
This dragon that's attacking, does it seem to just be sowing chaos willy-nilly, or does it look like it's targeting people or targeting structures or looking for something? Like, what's it doing?
As you get closer, why don't you roll a perception check for me there, Bangarang? I'm sure that's your strong suit as a barbarian.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, we rolled stats, so it's better than it might normally have been.
Yeah, we did.
Because I rolled stats. Okay. Oh, I mean, it's not negative.
Okay.
19 though. I rolled a 19.
All right. Well, as you get closer to the town, You're hoofing it. And the dragon seems to be kind of just lazily floating over the town. Just one way, then the other. You see a little bit of a breath every now and then, but he doesn't really seem to be targeting anything. If you had to guess, you'd say the dragon doesn't really give a shit.
We saw smoke though, so there's definitely real fires.
There are fires set in Greenest, yes. And as you get closer, you can see people running around in the town as you come downhill towards the town. But the dragon doesn't seem to be particularly bothered.
All right. Well,
Do we see who is causing this damage?
Yeah, why don't you roll a perception check for me there, Benjamin?
It's Benjamin.
18, okay. You see a mix of people, some of which are townspeople, some of which are, you see, very small lizardy people running around. You see people in robes. You see people dressed like regular old soldiers. Just kind of running every which way.
All right, I'm going to look for somebody that needs help and go try and help them, James.
Okay, so as you get into the town, did I put you on? Yeah, I did.
Somewhere
okay.
up here?
So you have a token that represents the entire party. It looks like our little goblin. Okay. All of you should be able to grab it and control the token. And which way do you want to go? And are you trying to stealth or are you
No,
just
I'm
right
wearing heavy armor. I'm a dwarf. I'm stumpy. I'm clanking as I move. Like, look, if you want me to hide from this dragon, let me know that the dragon seems to be actively hunting.
The dragon
but
doesn't.
As it is, if the dragon is just hitting people willy-nilly, I'm just part of the crowd. I'm going to help people until it becomes a problem.
All right.
Yeah. So who needs help, James? What do I see? Paint me a word picture.
Okay. When you get to the very first intersection,
okay,
where our little token is, you can't really see it on where our little token is. When you get to that very first intersection, I'm going to put you on a different map.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Roll 20 makes it easy.
Uh-oh.
good.
Oh wait, what? Oh Lord.
There are people, I don't know how else to put it, but strutting through this intersection here. You see three men that are dressed like soldiers. You don't see any kind of affiliation or anything, but there's one guy who is wearing robes, and he's wearing a funny wooden mask.
Is this your dragon cult, Benjamin?
Just as you notice them, they notice you.
Hey.
And you said they're strutting. It looks very obvious they're happy with what's going on around them.
They are not concerned about what's going on. In fact, they're happy about it, and they don't seem to be trying to hide themselves in any way.
Right.
As you get a little closer, the one that is wearing robes and a wooden mask steps out a little. You, what master do you serve?
The Lord of the Deep.
The Lord of the Deep.
Everybody else slaps their forehead. Amazing. Amazing.
Who
That's
is
what-
this Lord of the Deep?
Dessa looks like she's surprised she even said it. Oh. I don't.
I forgot. Dessa's suffering from amnesia. That's
Do
very
you-
good. That's very good, Dessa. That's good that you remembered something right there.
Do you all serve the same master?
No.
No, I don't
No.
serve any master.
Yeah.
No master at all?
No.
I'm just
I'm like
gonna keep
taking my
reaching
platinum
in.
Bahamut pendant and like just like stuffing it under my shirt. Because he's like, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna tell him that. That's a very bad idea.
Do these
guys know
people
that,
look
right?
like the cult of the dragon that assaulted me?
Yes. Well, the one does. So if you don't serve a master, he turns to the other three that look just like plain old soldiers. Kill them and array their bodies in a pleasing manner.
Well, that's just mighty rude.
One of them leans over. Pleasing manner? Yes! Create a tableau. Do I have to do all the thinking for you?
This is the cult. This is the cult of the dragon. We must stop them.
Everybody
that's
roll
all you
initiative.
needed to say, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative. Yeah. Let's
Oh,
do
I'm
that.
not gonna roll. I'm not gonna roll the die that was charging on a 1.
What?
That's more like it. Why is my initiative so high? Oh, because I have a 19 dexterity. I love rolling stats.
Put it in. Just keep rubbing it in.
Oh, sorry.
Keep rubbing it in. Ha ha ha.
At least chat loves your hair.
But
Chat likes your hair. It's nice and swoopy today.
well, it's always about staying pretty, girl.
Yes.
No matter
You
what
got
the
that-
dice roll.
Got the windswept look going.
Okay, well, the turn order is pretty one-sided, so Bangarang, you get to go
Ooh.
first.
Howdy. All right. Well, I get to do this finally. I would like to rage y'all.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage and I'm going to charge on in there. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get actually right over here. So I'm only with the mass fellow. And I'm just gonna repeat, I said it. That's a mighty rude thing to say to strangers. And then I'm gonna try and take my warhammer to the side of his kneecap.
Oh, okay.
21. This is
Okay.
one-handed because I am wielding my shield.
Okay, well,
So
a
it's only
21 will
gonna be-
hit.
Okay, so it'll be 4 plus 2 plus 2. So 8 points of damage total.
Okay.
And then because I am a goblin, I can. Well, I don't have any movement left. Just kidding. Never mind. Oh, you
Okay.
know what? Screw it. I'm going to dump my Fury of the Small in there and put an extra
Oh.
point of damage on that.
Okay.
Just right out of the gate. That is my turn.
What was your initiative damage? Like you said, you
Well,
added
what?
you added some kind of damage to that for Fury of the Small.
Oh, add 1 point.
1 point. Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm level 1.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you ran up and you smacked this dude in the leg so hard that he falls to the ground. And, I don't think he's unconscious. I think he's wailing. Oh! But he falls to the ground.
Yeah.
He's gonna be making death saves.
Yeah.
Okay. Benjamin.
Okay. Benjamin will take a shot at the first mook right there,
Okay.
and that'll be with my longbow. Plop, plop.
Okay.
Assuming
so
a 20 hits.
A 20 does hit, yes.
Doing 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay. So that was 7 points of piercing. On the one in the front?
Yes.
Okay, so he takes it to the chest, but he's still up. Is that your entire turn?
Well, I'm going to keep flying up. So now I'm about 60 feet up.
Okay. Solomon.
So Solomon will move ahead of Desna because he doesn't know much about her yet. And he puts up his shield and he's like, "Don't worry." And then he casts Sacred Flame on this other soldier that is still standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Oh, that's not good. Does a 5 pass?
No, it does not, James. It does not. So he takes 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is dazzled by your sacred flames.
As he should be.
Is that your entire turn?
That
Solomon?
ends my turn, yes. I am done.
Okay, so the Acolyte is going to make a death saving throw. Which is a fail. And... oh, that's okay. One of the soldiers steps over towards Bangarang and
Let's dance, sweetheart.
stabs at you with a spear. Does a 10 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. Thank you very much. Roll 20. Okay. Okay. And then it's Dessa's turn.
Okay, Dessa is going to run up somewhere around... Oh, you know what? I can get close enough. Dessa's going to run, and while she's running, I'd say it technically happens like right here, somewhere like halfway, she's just going to launch an Eldritch Blast out of this little spyglass she has.
Nice.
At this closest soldier to me, that is probably not going to hit. It's 8 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Then I'm going to run up right next to him and kind of like, just kind of in his face.
Okay. Okay, and then it's his turn. So Desi, you run up, you in his face, and I rolled a 1.
I mean, oh.
Brings up a spear, which you're easily able to shunt off to the side. As the last one finally gets his shit together and moves to flank his buddy, or be next to his buddy. Flank was the wrong word. And come on, baby. Yeah. Does an 18 hit you, Dessa?
Yeah.
Okay.
18 will hit.
All right. So then He stabs at you with a very similar spear to the first one. For 2 points of piercing damage.
I'll take it.
Okay, and I think they're kind of level 1 too, so they don't get a whole lot of things to do. Okay, that brings us back to Bangarang.
Oh, joy. All right. Well, this fella right in front of me decided to take a swipe, and he just flat out whiffed it. So I am going to just grin up at him with a mouthful of sharp teeth and say, "Don't worry, honey. I'll teach you how to dance." And I will just do like a Tasmanian devil spin and then come like right into his ribs with the hammer.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all, I'm rolling fire tonight. 18 plus 4 for a 22.
That hits.
Still raging. Damage dice not so great. Total of 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I will use my goblin nimbleness to bonus action disengage and skitter way over here.
Oh.
And from that distance, just go.
Our goblin's great. Okay, Benjamin.
Okay, so you disengage. Both of these have taken hits, right? Or just the one?
Yeah, everybody except this one. This one is making death saving throws. This one has taken a pretty big whack.
Okay, so I see Desna like being ganged up on, and the one that I hit earlier was this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna continue on the one that I started with. I like to finish my job. So let's do another arrow at that one. See if it hits. Does not hit.
No. 8 doesn't go through. Bounces off. Ba-ding.
I'll fly another 30 feet up, I guess.
Okay. You got tons of range with that longbow.
I do.
Okay. Solomon. They all ran out in front of you, Solomon. You're muted, Solomon.
I just hit the button. Yeah, I see that, and Solomon looks up at the even the I don't know if you're a fairy or a pixie, Benjamin. I apologize, but he's like, I don't need to protect anybody.
I'm a fairy.
Like. Hello. he's like, well, nobody needs my help then, so I guess I'll help in this way. And he comes and kind of stands up to this guy and raises his shield and casts Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Solomon, I give you permission to say gay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna rub that in. Say gay. Fuck y'all. I'm a fairy, bitch.
How did you do on the saving throw, James?
It's a deck save, right?
Yes, please.
Oh boy.
Roll like shit. Roll like shit.
Does a 12 pass?
It does not. And you take 4 points of radiant damage.
And which one are you casting that on? This one right here?
The fellow right in front of me. Yeah, so that way
4 points? Okay.
You won't step into and flank my buddy, is his hope.
It won't happen now. All right.
Good.
Is that your whole turn, Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon's done.
Okay.
Everything looks to be going great.
And it is this guy's turn, and he's going to... Oh, fuck. Seriously? Solomon, you're the closest.
Perfect. Come at me.
This one right here the guy who's wearing the wooden mask.
I thought he was down.
He is down,
Oh, okay.
and I failed the first death saving throw,
Right.
and I just rolled a 1 for the second
No, so
one.
he's dead. Well, look,
So you
I'm
hear
sure
a
you were
cough, and you see maybe a little blood spatter out from underneath the mask, and he doesn't
sure
move after that.
you were expecting us to save him, but he seems like a really bad man, so I don't have to save him, James. Yeah, no.
No, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, Batman style.
I've been doing non-lethal this entire time.
With your bow?
Let's get the Zeros have little boxing gloves on the end of them.
Yeah.
They're like boffer arrows from LARPing. They're just
From 90 feet in the air.
All right, so he
hey, I got one good stat. Okay, let me have at it.
do that there. Okay. Okay, so next is this guy who is he's fixated on you, Bangarang. He's coming after you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna try to stab you with a spear.
Okay.
Oh, finally. Does a 22 hit?
Oh, it does.
Okay. Not a crit, but pretty close. Okay, so it's gonna be Ooh, I just rolled max damage on that. That's 7
That's all right.
points of piercing damage.
That's okay. It's just 3 because I'm raging.
Yeah, I know. But, we could build up a little bit of tension for the people, right? All
The
these
people back at
people.
home are yawning.
All these people.
They've gone
Oh,
back.
no.
They've gone back to eating snacks because you guys are so lame.
So 3 points of piercing damage.
One. Level 1.
Ow. That really hurt.
And Dessa's next.
Okay, Dessa is gonna, with the mace in her right hand, she is gonna swing at this fine young man in front of her.
Okay.
I rolled another 2. Dang it. So
Whiff.
that's gonna miss. But she, her sleeveless muscles are rippling when she swings that. And then, probably shouldn't use this, but hey, you only live twice. I'm gonna do her Tentacle of the Deep feature. So I'll use a bonus action to summon a 10-foot a spectral tentacle. I'm going to do it right behind these two guys, and it's going to swing at them for 1d8. I do a melee spell attack. I don't know if it specifies if I add charisma or not. Let me check D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Spell
Plus
attack.
6 to hit. Okay, yeah. Range spell attack. My spell casting. So that's 14 to hit.
No, doesn't hit.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Dang it.
No,
All right,
they
that's
are,
fine.
but the tentacle stays there, right?
Yeah, the tentacle is there, kind of waving, flopping in the air.
Right.
I still look at the guy in front of me who dodged both of my attacks, and I kind of nod towards his boss, and I say, "You may arrange his body in a pleasing manner."
Hang on, I have a thing for this.
Sick burn,
Hell
young
yeah.
man. Sick burn.
Let me just well, you see, another player of mine happened to play a warlock similar to this.
Feel the
Wonder who that
power
could have been.
coursing through.
I don't know who
So
that was.
amazing.
Who's
You just
obsessed with
wander around the
tentacles.
battlefield, slap people with tentacles. Man. It's so cool.
Can't wait.
So I happen to have that in a folder.
In your
Okay.
tentacle folder?
Yeah.
Don't make it weird.
Is that where you want it?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
I could probably actually, through the magic of D&D Beyond, controlled by. There we go. Can you move it around?
Yes.
Haha,
can. Thank
okay.
you.
There you go. All right. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. In that case, it is this guy's turn. And he is going to try. He's not the one that got attacked by the tentacle, but with Solomon up in his face, he feels a little threatened,
Good. Good.
feels a little threatened. Solomon's got a big shield. He's throwing light all over the place, right? So he is going to try to stab you with his spear. I don't think a 13 hits.
Solomon blocks it with his shield.
Clank. Okay, and then this guy, he's between a tentacle and a hard place, but he's going to try to attack Dessa. Dessa is a 14 hit.
Unfortunately, it does.
It does. Great. In that case, I'm going to roll for 7 points of piercing damage. It gets right in between your... Right?
Right.
Okay.
Dessa's down.
Dessa's down.
What? Oh, hell no.
And next
No! Dessa!
is Bangarang.
Oh, Lord. Well, I've already walloped this guy pretty good, right?
Oh, you walloped him. Yeah.
All right. Shit. My buddy Des is down, though. The guy that attacked Dessa, does he look like he's been smacked around a little bit? I know this other one has.
He does.
All right, I'm going to look up at the guy above me and say, sorry, darling, we're going to have to dance later. Disengage with my bonus action so I can charge over here instead.
Okay.
And as I do, dragging the hammer behind me, and when I get up to him, I'm just going to keep dragging it forward and try and bring it up right between the legs.
Oh, the old anime smack. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know. It's a 15 plus some stuff to hit for a total of 19.
Yes.
Man, I'm rolling different D20s every time, and they are all being nice to me.
Maybe that's my problem.
Babies. So, there's a good damage roll. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
right
here's
on the family jewels.
Okay, so here's the thing. He only had 1 hit point left.
Ooh.
So I'll leave it up to you to imagine what a smack like that would do to someone with only 1 hit point left. It's gory. Let's say gory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe like
Gallagher-esque.
B movie level gore, you know?
Yeah.
Fountains and things, and he goes down. In fact, what was the total?
11.
He doesn't roll any death saving throws. He is down for good.
That's why you don't mess with my friends.
Like he's dead.
Since he is now an object and no longer a creature, can I just hop on top of his body to occupy that space and get squarely between this remaining soldier and
You know,
Dessa?
Morgan, I just want to say that I'd like you to give the obituary at my funeral.
You're no longer there,
That
James.
was-
You've become an object, and you're someplace else.
Yeah,
Just understand
exactly.
that, man. For the purposes of disintegrating. She's just trying to help you out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll occupy your
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have more movement left, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I'll go right
Yeah,
there.
you can step on top of him, sure. And do your war cry or whatever you do after you completely obliterate a human. Sure.
Just this tiny little goblin just kind of frothing in the mouth at this point. All right.
Benjamin.
Thank you. Benjamin will fly right to there. Actually, I think it's right there.
Okay.
And still fairly high. We'll take a shot at this lone ranger back there.
All right.
Let's see if I can connect. That is a connection. With my
Yeah.
arrow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
20 hits.
Right in the thigh.
Okay.
Right in the thigh.
That's the worst place to get hit with an arrow.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
we all
should
know.
be nervous. Should be nervous. 9 piercing damage.
And he grabs onto his thigh, and he collapses to the ground. And he is now at... Okay. Yeah, he's on the ground.
I remember what you did to me.
He's on the ground. Okay, is that your whole turn, Benjamin?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
I'm
Solomon.
not cool. I don't have bonus actions yet.
All right. Solomon is standing next to Dessa. So he's just going to reach over, bend down, and be like, pull out his symbol and be like, boy, I hope this doesn't attract too much attention. And as he goes, Bahamut, give me strength to help this. And you are healed for 11. Dessa.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay, so Dessa,
yeah.
you are conscious, and however many hit points it gave you, 11, but you are still prone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
Okay, so that one's dead. That one has to make a death saving throw. Let's see what happens. Oh, he passed that one. And then it is Dessa's turn. So Dessa, you're totally conscious, ready to go, but you are prone. So you have to spend half your movement to stand up.
Okay. Can I attack while prone? Just any rules of lawyers out there?
I believe you can.
It
I don't
would
think
be a
there's any rules against it.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
A disadvantage?
it is a disadvantage.
So you could-
If it's melee at disadvantage, yeah.
You can stand up, though, for no other reason except for half of your movement, if you want it.
I'm just gonna
But
say
flavor.
Okay,
Yeah.
for the flavor. For the flavor.
for the cinema of it all, Dessa revives on the ground, sees this guy standing above her. She's gonna point her spyglass up and Eldritch Blast this fool.
That's
Okay.
completely different. That's completely different.
That
should be
is a
fine.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Yes.
Just.
All right. Really?
Mm.
They have
Okay.
my kind
That's
of
gonna
armor.
be. That's just 6 damage.
Okay, so you blast him, center mass, and he's not looking very good at all. He looks like he wants to be somewhere else right now.
Mhm.
And then I will stand up tall.
Okay. Well, he looks around, and he realizes that this is not going his way or anyone else's way, and he's going to try to 23 skidoo. So he is going to disengage, and 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, rules lawyers, help me out here.
Mhm.
He is going to incur 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunity attacks. How many does it just one that he doesn't get? It's not all of them, right?
Yeah.
It is?
It's all of them.
If
Okay,
he's
wow.
if he's leaving a space, he provokes.
Well, he's
But he's
disengaging
disengaging.
as his
Oh, then
turn,
no.
as his action. So
No, then none of them. Yeah.
none of them.
Right.
Okay, here we go. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we
Is
go.
it just the first one?
No, it's disengage. If you read the rules, it's like your movement, because you spent your action, your movement doesn't provoke attack.
The
Okay.
rest of the turn.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He makes it all the way here. He is booking it away. And that brings us to... Guy's dead. Bangarang!
Oh, that's cute.
Frothing in the mouth, looking absolutely manic. Bangarang is just going to look towards Solomon and kind of scream, "Kill the snare!" And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is going to full charge, drop the shield, drop the hammer, and just like launch herself with all fours to try and wrap around this guy's legs and grapple him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be, what is that, strength versus strength?
Yeah, and I'm rolling at advantage because of my rage.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Plus athletics. 23.
I got a 9. I feel kind of bad for this guy. I do. You know, like he didn't know what he
He
was
was
up
just
against.
he was just going around letting dragons burn towns.
Yeah, you know,
supervising the death of civilians.
he's
That's
not
all.
he's not
He's not
yeah,
a bad guy. He's just
not
a
well.
bad
He's
thing.
no, he's a bad guy, but you know, I mean, he's completely out of his element.
Oh, well,
He had, he had no idea
Yeah.
what he was getting into. Okay, so you
He's
have
just,
grappled him, yes.
Yeah, once I got him, I'm just gonna like kind of latch on and grimace up at him with this terrible like, goblin face and hiss, "You seen what I can do with my hammer? Don't see what I can do with my teeth. You be still."
Ooh. Okay. Benjamin.
Okay. Benjamin's just gonna fly down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can make it to right there. No, right there. And yeah, we're gonna take a shot
Okay, go ahead.
at the grappled idiot. We'll see if I hit. Nah.
No, with him.
Well, they are
flailing
grappled.
around.
What is their effective? Doesn't their AC go down if they're grappled?
Grapple doesn't affect it. Prone does. Prone actually gives you disadvantage with archery. That's just the general, like, with you being elevated, I wouldn't have imposed that. You know what I mean? With you being elevated up in the air, I wouldn't have imposed disadvantage for him being prone. But in this case, I think it should be straight. You know.
Okay. Well, it misses anyways.
Okay. With Bangarang harassing him, he's a moving target still. Solomon, what are you gonna do, Solomon?
Well,
What are you gonna do?
He looks at. What about this fella right here? Did you just forget to put an X on him?
He's still making death saving throws.
Oh, perfect.
He's alive.
Okay, yeah. Solomon will wander over to him, and is it a heal check to try and make him medicine check to try and stabilize him?
Yes, that is
All
correct.
right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Boom! 16 on the die, plus 5, 21, baby.
He is stabilized. You can keep him from dying if you so choose.
Right. Well, I figure that if this fellow over here does something dumb, at least we have somebody we can question.
Okay. I mean, he's not conscious. He's just stabilized.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay.
We'll figure it
All right. That fellow there is a deed. He doesn't have to make a saving throw anymore. Dessa.
Suppose there's not much left for me to do. I'll start making my way over towards Bangarang and this guy.
Okay.
I guess I can get close enough.
Okay.
So I'll get within 5 feet of him
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of. He's still standing up, right?
Yeah, Bangarang has him he's grappled. He's not going anywhere, but he is still upright technically.
Okay, I'll use my action to do an intimidation check. Got my big club over my shoulder. Bangarang's growling at him. I'll just say, I think it'd be best if you stayed put for a second. Running doesn't seem to be your specialty.
Apparently not.
Oh, I guess I should roll that. This die has rolled a 2 3 times so far. That is an 8. It's an 8.
He
for
doesn't hit.
intimidation.
He's flailing around. He's shrieking. He's freaking out.
So I just look at Bangarang and I say, I tried.
He's afraid for his life and his extremities.
That's my turn.
Okay. Well, it's his turn next. He's going to try to break the grapple. Is what he's going to do. So here we go, Bangarang. Strength versus strength.
Oh, another one of these? Okay.
Right.
Thought you would have learned the first time.
Oh, not too bad.
I've officially gone through every single D20, and I don't think I've rolled under a 15
Well, I got a 17 on that.
yet. Athletics, 21. Sorry.
Okay, so
I
you
rolled
win.
a-
So he's
Sorry.
he is literally shrieking. Ah! 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 And he's trying to jerk his legs. He's like hopping like a potato sack racer, while Bangarang is just holding on for dear life. And it's your turn again, Bangarang. What do you want to do?
He starts shrieking. I just start shrieking back, and then eventually, I'm gonna bite him.
Bite him.
Okay.
I'm gonna like try and bite him like on the Achilles tendon.
Oh Jesus.
Would this just be an unarmed strike?
Yeah, you don't get a bite attack, right?
Yeah, not by stats.
Um,
Oh, there it is. That's okay. No.
he's shucking and jiving too much for you to get your teeth into him.
Yeah. Just ripping pants.
Okay.
I still got him.
Benjamin, you can see that they are at a stalemate, let's say.
Got it. All right. Benjamin's gonna fly around, spin it around, like banking it, like
Okay.
wings, and brings that bow, trying to shoot at the guy. Let's see. Longbow, shot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a crit, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, oh
Natural
no.
20.
Oh no.
So Bangarang, the legs are shaking around as he's trying to get away from you, and suddenly they go still, and the whole body just onto the ground.
I go with it.
It's got an arrow right between his eyes, which are staring lifelessly into the great beyond.
Oh, man. We're gonna ask some questions.
I was aiming more for the nose. Have a
So it
little
goes.
arrow sticking out. Now he
We
looks
can
like
ask this
Rudolph.
one some questions. If we can revive him, I suppose I could do that.
Actually,
Who was the
I know that.
spell on
And
him?
we're out of turn order, by the way.
Okay.
I'm looting.
I will fly down.
You're
from
looting,
my
Steven.
safe vantage point.
Okay, so
So proud of you
Steven's
right
gonna
now.
loot. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take our break, and part of the break is me figuring out what they find for loot. So,
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Stick of gum.
yeah,
Nothing
you know,
else.
it's like a gum, maybe a little, some, never mind, peanut shells, something like that. So,
Fruit stripe gum. Nom nom nom. Oh.
Yeah.
Flavor's gone.
Okay, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Hang out.
we're back. I would like to tell the chat that I am, in fact, saying Benjamin. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I am a product of the Louisiana public school education system, and yet... Okay, so I'm not great at enunciating. But I am saying Benjamin when I say that.
Like vengeance.
Exactly.
A likely
His
story.
vengeance. So I have a question for you all.
Yes.
Okay, so Solomon is intent on questioning this guard that you knocked out.
It's not intent. It's an option.
Well, that's what your intent is to do.
Mhm.
Dessa, are you just gonna walk around and like loot the bodies while they're doing whatever they're doing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm right next to this body. I might as well pat him down a little bit.
Oh,
And then, if I don't find anything good on him, maybe I'll go to the other. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will say on this one body that you're next to, you find 16 gold pieces. And he's wearing leather armor and has a spear. That's about it. And also, he doesn't smell very good.
Hey, everybody,
Kind of unkempt.
I found 16 gold pieces.
Woo!
Nice.
Recount. Yeah.
Can I rage loot?
You
Rage loot.
drop it.
Yeah, just with the tail end of my rage, just like, give me all your money!
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
I want the fucking mask! Just goblin going ham.
Okay, so you rip the mask off.
Mm-hmm.
This person wearing the robes, and underneath you see a human face, clean shaven, very kempt, whereas the others are unkempt. Right? You smell talcum powder. So you pull the mask off. No money on this one. No pockets at all, actually. Although you do
Look at
find
the
you do find a little pouch that's got some very odd things in it.
Like my buddy's
Not
spell
teeth, right?
components.
Yes.
So maybe teeth.
Maybe.
Maybe teeth. Take the mask. Look at this clean shaven face. Look at the mask as the rage fades. Kind of look down at him again and go, you know, I think we make a pretty good tableau. And then I'm just gonna, as I turn to step towards the subdued individual that Solomon is standing, I'm just gonna step right on this dead guy's face and make my way over there.
You know, I wish that dude had lasted longer. I like doing that voice. That was, yeah.
I liked the voice.
Thank you.
It was
Bring
good.
it back a few episodes later. We won't know.
Yeah. No one would notice.
Well, I mean, they will now.
No. I mean,
No,
he
I don't
died so
think they will.
quickly. No one would know.
Okay. Would you like to loot the other two guards?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
they also have leather armor, which has pit stains,
Gross.
and they have spears.
Mhm.
One of them has 14 gold pieces, and the other one only has 7 silver pieces for some reason.
They
Is
were
that the one who's
gambling
still
last
alive?
night.
No, well, no, that's not the one. The one that this one over here, he only had 7 silver pieces for some reason.
Okay.
Didn't do too good at 3 Dragon Ante last night.
That's not.
Speaking of
Uh,
Dragon Antes, what's that dragon doing?
Yeah.
He's
You
well,
know?
if you were to look up, it's still swooping lazily overhead. It's not really. I didn't seem into it.
Can my barbarian make an investigation check to see if this really looks like a legitimate real dragon? Because this is
Yeah,
not like the
sure.
dragons I've heard about.
Sure. Yeah, roll an investigation check there, barbarian.
And I'm gonna kind of lean over to Solomon and say, you worship the platinum dragon. I always heard the dragons were like these really ferocious creatures and kind of impressive, and that don't impress me much. 14.
It looks like a real dragon to you. It's not like paper or animatronic or anything like that.
Or illusory, that I can tell.
Not that you can tell. It looks like a real dragon to you.
Has the dragon gouged any flame down onto the city below?
Not since he first saw Greenest, no. But you can still hear the sounds of, chaos.
Right.
Coming
Because
from
people are looking
further
at a
into the
dragon
town.
and then cultists are killing people. Got it. Okay. Well, I believe you've busted this case right open, young lady. But first, let's check in on this guy. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use a spell because we didn't find anything on their bodies that they would use. Oh,
I would use a spell. Hold on. Dessa, can I see some of that stinky leather armor you found?
Yeah. I just drag one of the bodies over to Bangarang.
Oh, grab it, lift his arm, sniff his pits. Hobble over to the other one, do the same. This one's stinkier. Pull him over and just like finagle him up next to him so the guy's smelly pit is right in the unconscious guy's face, and hopefully it'll act like smelling salts and bring him to.
Okay, Bangarang. Roll a medicine check for me.
Okay.
my aid?
Goblin.
You can aid to bring it to regular like a regular roll.
Just
It would have been disadvantage.
left it.
This is Goblin Medicine 101.
It is. Come on,
Learning
man.
so much about goblin ways.
There, that's an 8.
Oh,
Oh well. He's
And
he's sleeping peacefully.
if you
I know,
wanted
it
the
works, so.
stinky smell, I can definitely do that for you. Benjamin actually kind of flew down his little wings and skedaddled towards the group, and he's going to cast Druidcraft and make odor of a skunk in its face.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can roll medicine at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Smells like my Aunt Bertha.
you're on.
Yeah. Okay, so he's sleeping very peacefully. His face is slack. And then you see his nose wrinkle. And he, and he comes to, and he sees you all standing over him.
Arrow is ready to go, by the way. This is Avenger style, Hawkeye
Look, I get it. You're just the hired help. Tell me everything you know, and we'll let you walk away from this. Do you not want to let him walk away from this? He really wouldn't tell us anything if he was just going to die anyway.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It's a whole bargain thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, tell us what you know.
Yeah.
You're smart, Solomon.
We were hired
Mhm.
by some freakazoids,
Wearing those masks, right?
and now I'm regretting it.
Mm-hmm. Is that a real
So-
dragon?
What do you mean, is a real dragon?
Dragon flying around.
Yeah, it's a real dragon.
What's he?
Wait, what else would it be?
What's the dragon's name? Where did you meet the dragon?
Oh, shit. They said his name. I don't know these draconic... I
It's
don't
hard to
remember.
pronounce.
It's got a bunch of
Yeah.
N's in it.
Gotcha.
You could just let me up and I'll just,
Why are they
head on
doing
down
this?
the,
What's the target? The real target?
the town is the target. They're looking for cash. Anything that ain't nailed down is supposed to carry off.
Where did they recruit you? Where did you come from?
Oh, well, I come from, originally, I come from Neverwinter. You know, that's where I was born. But, you know, I didn't do too great in school.
Most recently, where
And
did you come
so,
from?
you know, my
No,
mother...
most recently, where did you come
My
from?
mother
James?
sent me to my uncle in Waterdeep.
Benjamin?
And I was supposed to help with the stable in Waterdeep.
No,
I didn't do too
Benjamin
great
is
at that
like
either.
in the story. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
grab the
That's
guy's
cool,
wrist and
like-
just like slowly bring his hand up and like just get ready to bite it and see if he shuts up.
Because, you know, shoveling stables ain't any fun either. What do you want from me?
Where did they recruit you? Where did your forces come from?
Oh, all over the place. You know, these weirdos, well, they're weird, but the coin spins anyway, you know what I mean? How about you just let me up and I'll just skedaddle on down the road there?
I'll just subdual damage, knock him with my hammer.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where were you supposed to take all the loot once you got it?
Well, they got a camp off that way.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And
How
there
far?
are what, like 5-6 people guarding it?
Oh, no, it's, you know, I mean, they've been hitting towns all over the place.
Huh.
And then my goblin friend asked how far.
It's about 1 mile, 2 miles away, something
Thank
like
you
that. I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Right. Understood, DM. Too dangerous for a level 1 party. Boop. And I knock him out. He'll stay like that for a while, and hopefully we can capture him with the rest of the people that are deserve to be tried and punished for this crime.
People. Oh yeah. Those little lizard people we saw running around, being from mountainous cave systems, would I recognize a kobold as a kobold?
I don't see why not.
Do we see any skittering around presently?
Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
We all do it?
Barbarian! Hey, do you see any of those little lizard guys running around?
Can we roll, James, or not? It's up
Yeah,
to you.
can all roll, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody can roll it.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin would have flown up to see to get a better
Yeah,
view.
Benjamin can look from height, so that's amazing. I got an 18 for on the ground though.
16 from
12.
the air.
Okay, so you all when Bangarang says that something about kobolds, you all look up from the dead guy because you've been kind of focused on the guy for a while. You sit up and you look around, and you see in the brush over here, kind of a skittering in the bushes. 3 small children and a limping man go across the road as fast as they can across the road, and they disappear into the bushes on the other side.
Okay.
Then a woman, which I don't have a real token for some reason, comes out of the bushes, and I have black text for this. Once I can turn the page.
Okay. I grab my hammer and shield.
Without warning, 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows. And a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear turns and faces back in the direction from which they came. 8 kobolds stream out of the alley on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to defy the creatures as long as possible. She turns towards them. She bangs her spear on her shield. And let me
How
just-
far
Well,
away is
shit.
she?
Yeah, I charge forward. Yeah, we
They
charge.
are.
We run forward.
Right there.
Oh, okay. So, are we rolling initiative, James? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey. Okay. One of these are gonna
Let
start
me,
using
let
clearing.
me clear what we got already. Hang on.
Can I use the natural 20 that rolled on the floor over there? Damn. I'll take the 16 plus some stuff.
Let me just remove these guys so I don't accidentally add them to the turn order again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll just take that one out. Just have a little trash can thing next to the ones that I didn't want. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay. We add all these to it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, Roll20 makes this really easy to add a bunch of stuff to a turn order at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
You just highlight them, right click, and say add to turn.
That's right, Alden.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that what the new feature, the token locking thing is? You can like lock one token, but click and drag the rest of them around it so that the one gets left behind, but you can manipulate the rest.
I don't know. I will have to play with my DM games.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a turn order. I'm just going to set that to descending. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
We have an extra Benjamin on there. That's okay. All right. And then I'm going to bring up my D&D Beyond, not a sponsor.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing that happens is that this kobold here moves forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's going to take a swing at the lady in the street. Oh, I think he might have hit her. Did he hit her?
No.
Oh no.
Don't like that.
Oh yeah, he hit her. Okay. 4. Oh. Okay, so he did 3 hit points of damage. Bang! Okay. Next is Dessa.
Okay. Dessa is going to charge forward 30 feet. Probably I really want to charge in there, but I'm going to do the right thing here and just Eldritch Blast that kobold that just attacked.
Okay.
Or villager for 24 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
That's only 2 damage.
Okay. Still rocked it back pretty good.
That'll be my whole turn.
Okay. Bangarang.
All right, I can just get him. So I picked up my hammer and turtle shield, but instead of getting either of those back in hand, I'm going to take in both hands, if I can. I may have to use my action. You tell me. I want to pick up 2 of the spears that are laying on the ground here.
Mm-hmm.
And charge 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would it have been my action to pick up one of those?
Yeah, I think pick out an object off the ground would be your... Well, I don't know. I mean, object interaction doesn't take anything, right?
It would be one of them, so probably my action for the other, which is fine.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna let loose a super loud battle cry, and at the end of my turn, I will bonus action rage.
All right.
So it carries over. And I'm just war crying, trying to draw all the attention I can. Ah!
Well,
That's
is
it.
working. Benjamin. What would you like to do?
First thing I'm gonna move, and I'll fly forward, but up at the same time. I'm doing some Pythagorean theorem, so roughly
Okay.
about I'm moving 15 this way, but about 25 up. So I'm about 55 feet up.
And we thought you'd never use that.
Approximately. I know, right? Like, hello. High school math in effect.
It's all for C.
But I'm going to shoot at the one that's right attacking our shield maiden.
Okay.
I mean, why not, right?
Oh.
So let's do that. Let's see if I can connect.
Okay, so hang on.
Does a 12 hit?
It does.
Bam! How about 9 piercing damage?
Okay,
then
so
on that
it
kobold?
just got Eldritch blasted a second ago, and just as it starts to recover from that, it takes an arrow right in the chesticles, and blam, down it goes. In fact, it's down. Is that your whole turn, Benjamin?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Next, this one, which upon seeing you guys throwing all kinds of hell their way, it's going to start coming towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoops. 30. The lady, seeing all of you, suddenly seems to be a little bolstered, and she steps forward towards one of the kobolds and attacks with her spear. Ooh. And yeah, that's a hit for 4. Ooh. She steps forward and she jams her spear right through the kobold's head. It's impaled on her spear and hanging there. Didn't expect that. Thank you, dice. And then it is this one's turn, which upon seeing that, it steps forward 5, 10, 15, 20. And attacks with a dagger. Oh, he rolled a 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, no.
Next one is dead. And then this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one. 5, 10, 15. Comes around behind her and tries to attack from behind. Oh, and that's going to be a hit. 4. Another 4 damage. And she is starting to stagger. Not literally mechanically stagger, but she doesn't look good. As this kobold stabs behind her into her chainmail. Solomon.
Sweet. Solomon will move forward to right about there.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that's all I can do. Oh. I'm a dwarf. All right, and then he will use Healing Word, though.
Okay. On him.
Healing Word is Prince. What is that? 8. She is healed for 8.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, is that your whole turn, Solomon?
Yep.
Okay, this one starts coming around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then this one again. 5, 10, 15. Dessa, this kobold runs up to you and is making this noise, going, ay, 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 ay. And as it gets close to you with he's got a little dagger in one hand, and he goes to stab at you with it. Does a 10 hit you?
Does not.
Well, he fails then at trying to stab
Flex
you.
right through it.
That's right. And then that one's dead. Dessa, it's your turn.
Okay, fantastic. Wasn't sure where everyone would be. Okay, I'm going to kind of just shoulder through this goblin or this kobold. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bangarang.
You're gonna
This
Morgan.
kobold. And land. I'm gonna try to land right about here. So I'll take the opportunity attack
Okay.
to go. I'm sorry, just gotta make sure it's exactly right.
How about a 12? How's a 12 grab you?
12 does not grab me.
Oh, okay. Well, then
So I'm gonna
you hear a past your ear as you run away. Just a little.
as I run into this center filled with goblins, I'm gonna slam my mace and my spyglass together and cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna need the
Ooh.
5 kobolds in a 15-foot cube to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
Wanted to test your math today.
Boy. Oh, it had to be Constitution, didn't it? Okay.
The DC is 14.
Smart move.
Not as-
I like that face.
Okay, let me just read out to you what I got here just then on Roll20's dice roller here. Their con is a -1.
Ooh, babies.
So that's a 9, a 4, a 10, a 4, and another 4.
Love to see it. Thank you, Roll20.
You'd love to see it. Yeah. Roll 20, always on the side of the players. So they're all going to take 9 thunder damage and be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Maybe they're pushed, but it's their lifeless bodies being
I
pushed.
just wanted to just describe that explosion. I feel like if there's any, I don't know how these buildings are, if there's like some rubble, it might be kind of...
Dead kobolds just go flying all over the place. They only have 5 hit points, everybody. So,
Yeah,
it's,
very good. And of course, unfortunately, this sound is heard up to 300 feet away.
technically, oh yeah, there is that. Technically, they would still be rolling death saving throws because it's 1 point away from that. But I think the ignominy, you know, the sheer embarrassment would take them the rest of the way. So let's see. It's this one. This one, and this one, and this one, and I'm guessing that, or is it not that one? But that
one's
one.
yeah,
That
that
one's
one's just
okay?
outside.
Okay, so it's these two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Okay.
That was a clutch move.
Oh yeah, very clutch. Is that your whole turn, Dessa?
Yeah, that's my turn. I do it, and then I'm like
Have you
just
done enough,
rubbing my
do you think?
ears.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good move. Okay, so after Dessa, Bangarang.
Yeah, so Bangarang was ready to charge in there and go like full mayhem. And in the extra couple seconds it took to grab these spears off the ground, Dessa just anime style darted past, unleashed this fucking shockwave of energy. And so Bangarang just kind of slows these last 10 feet to a trot and then a halt and just kind of, well, hell. And looks at the kobold next to her, and then the grin sort of spreads again. And I'm going to... I can't technically attack with both. Well, are they light? Are spears considered light?
Let me see.
I think so.
Because if they are, I can attack with both.
Let me just check. D&D Beyond, not a sponsor.
D&D.
If anybody gets there before me, let me know.
It's versatile. That means it can be one or two-handed. Does that mean it can be light or heavy?
No, light is
No.
its own thing.
Okay, so then no.
Yeah.
Okay, So, we'll do this then. I'll just drop this one of the spears, use my object interaction to pull out my hand axe, and we'll use that instead.
Okay.
And I'll try and fuck this guy up. 13 on the die, and a natural 20 on the other die.
Okay, so the 13 is going to be for your main attack,
Mm-hmm.
and the natural 20 is going to be for your offhand attack.
Yeah, we'll see if it really even matters.
It probably won't.
So main attack, that'll be 4 points. Is piercing, does that get a bonus from rage? It's just if it's strength based. This is not strength based, it's dex based. So it's just 4 points of damage from the main attack.
Okay.
And then the hand axe is a d6 plus 2. So, I mean, ooh, yeah. Hand axe like butter just through the kobold.
What's the total on that?
9, 11.
11?
Points of damage. Yeah. On top of the other. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's all the way dead. You buried that hand axe.
Bury the hatchet.
You cleaved him in twain.
Yep. And just
All
kind of
right.
look over at Dessa. That was like really cool.
I think that's all of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're out of initiative once again.
Benjamin
And-
will fly down to the roof of the building
Okay.
and then kind of like scurry over and just perches himself on the edge, like
Okay. The woman puts her foot on the chest of the kobold that she impaled and pulls her spear free. She looks over at you. She nods. She darts off into the bushes after her family.
Okay, well, all right. I don't think these guys have any gold.
Well, they each have a dagger.
We'll take a couple
Hang on.
daggers.
Hang on. They've got a dagger, and they have a sling. They each have a sling.
Oh, I'm adding both of those, yeah.
Other than that, they're not really wearing armor. And they don't have any gold or anything like that. You might find some like teeth in their pockets, stuff like that, but not anything useful.
Is the in her family, are they all like gone? They scurry away pretty quickly.
Yeah. Her family had gone mostly, which she like slowed the kobolds down a lot, so they were gone. And then after you helped her, she was gone too.
Okay. I just want to do another little spot check on the dragon. Did they happen to notice any of that commotion?
He's still kind of lazily floating over the town, but every time he goes around, he gets a little further away in his circle. You know what I mean? Like his pattern is a little wider every time. He's not really even looking down when you look up. You know, he's just kind of like.
Kind of looking around at everybody with us. I gotta say, I think this teamwork thing is working pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Where did you learn to do that?
Well,
That was like so cool.
just kind of started to do it. It just started happening, on the walk over here, actually, from the sea.
He's asthma. Don't forget the amnesia thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Dad.
yeah, that's right. No. Well, that's 1, 2. That's a lot of dead guys. I mean, do we want to keep going? It seems like we're doing a pretty good job.
We have nothing else to do. I want to warn you, I'm out of spells, so I can only help you minorly from now on.
Yeah, I'm a little wiped too.
Yeah, me too. You doing
Well-
all right up there?
I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I've got plenty of arrows.
You're a great shot.
So from where you are, the dominant building in this place is the keep. And it's off to the west right now. It's not very far away.
How
But you can
far
see.
away would you say it is?
Well, let me put you back on the map here.
No, I thought Rages recharged on a short rest. I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, no. So you are right about where the little neon goblin token is right now. Right about there. Okay.
Trying to get all the way through the town square
And
to
the
the
keep
keep.
is here.
Man.
It's not very far, as far as, you could almost throw a rock and hit it.
Okay.
But you can still see plumes of smoke up around town. You can still hear the sounds of battle around.
There's any good we can do along the way, but I bet you anybody that's in charge is there. Want to go there?
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds good to me.
I could walk around just putting out fires in town, but I need about an hour of rest between each casting.
All right.
Well, maybe we get the people or things setting the fires under control, and then we worry about putting the fires out, so we're not just kind of fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
Right. Attack the
Not that I
source.
see
I
you
like
losing
that.
any battles. We can stay off the roads. Might save us some of these fights.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, so that's where we'll cut it off tonight. Next time, they'll head off towards the keep. One more time, I'd like to point out the QR code at the top of your screen. If you ever felt like giving us any money at all, give it to Ukraine instead. We don't need the money. We got day jobs. We're fine. Give it to Ukraine. Follow that QR code. It will take you to a Streamlabs website where they have several different charities that are all helping Ukraine out, including Save the Children, amongst some others. And throw a couple of bucks their way, please. Other than that, thank you to Roll20 for sponsoring us. Follow us on Twitter, on where else? We got a Facebook. I never look at it, but we have one.
We made a TikTok.
We have a TikTok. Morgan keeps threatening to do thirst traps, so.
I mean,
on
Thirst traps of everybody. Everybody.
Oh no, I thought it was just you.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
on
well, I
YouTube.
mean-
I came for the Morgan thirst traps.
Morgan's
So-
included in everybody. Don't worry.
Okay. So follow us on TikTok. You never know. Maybe you'll see a little bit of Steven over there. Or maybe you'll see a little bit of Alex. Who knows?
Yeah. Already thirsted over those two, like right now.
I know, right? Seriously.
You can see those fairy wings when they're moving.
Maybe we'll recreate the what was the suntan lotion with the dog and the.
The copper tone.
Well, maybe Alvin and I will recreate the Coppertone ad. Who's gonna be the
I'm
dog?
here for it.
Who's
I
the
don't know.
dog?
We'll roll for it.
Yeah.
I trust my dice luck over yours any day, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow us on all the things, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.
Bye.